Sagittarius, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to any new viewers. I am Simone the Moon Goddess, and I'm going to read you. Okay, I'm going to read y'all's energy for June 2021. General messages. It either resonates or it doesn't. Right? So don't read too much into it. If it's not your message, it's not your message. All right, my loves. So this will be for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. If you feel called to check your Sagittarius Venus, your Sagittarius Jupiter, your Sagittarius Mars, feel free to apply the message how it resonates for you. All right. So, please remember, use your judgment with these readings. That's why I always post a disclaimer at the bottom of each video in the description box, because you must use your judgment with these messages. All right, I currently have a sale going on for all of June, 25% off on readings. So if you're divinely led to connect with me for a reading, details are down below. All right, so let's get into it. I give thanks and I call upon the Most High for protection as I connect for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of June 2021. I give thanks to my benevolent, elevated, ascended ancestors, and I give thanks to my spirit guides, and I ask my guides to be the in-between for me and Sagittarius so that I can clearly deliver the messages that they need for their highest good and for their expansion and their ascension. As always, may all messages be for the highest good of all involved, with harm to none. Amen. Ashe. So it is. All right, let's get into it, Sagittarius. And I want you all to remember, I just saw the Wheel of Fortune, which is Jupiter, your ruler. I want you all to remember there's a whole lot happening right now. We have Mercury is in retrograde. We got Pluto in retrograde. We have Saturn in retrograde as well. And by the end of June, we will have Neptune and Jupiter going into retrograde. Sorry, I just had to adjust my light. So, and how could I forget eclipse season as well? We had an eclipse we had a lunar eclipse about 2 weeks ago. We have a solar eclipse on the 10th of June. Today is the 8th that I'm recording these readings, these messages. So we are in the midst of change, transformation on all levels, inner transformation, outer transformation. Bear that in mind, okay? If you are going through it at the minute. Deep breaths, mindful breathing, drinking lots of water, moving your body, doing your yoga or dancing, meditations, whatever you need to keep yourself grounded. All right, my loves? And pay attention to your dreams. Always, always, always pay attention to those dreams. Get your dream journals. Okay, spirit guys, let's start this reading for Sagittarius. What's the message for Sagittarius? Okay. All right. Y'all have something to say. Ooh, okay. Those are my 3 cards. Wow. This card, this is the Emperor, and it showed up in this same position for Scorpio. That's interesting. You got the 10 of Pentacles there between the Queen of Wands and the 2 of Wands. So getting very confident when it comes to your sense of stability and security, your money, legacy. Legacy is a massive thing here. Your first card, my loves, is the 2 of Pentacles. Your first card, my loves, is the 2 of Cups. There we go. The 2 of Cups, first card. Then these 2 cards came out together, the Tower and the 6 of Cups. Okay, so there's some kind of change coming through here with a soulmate connection, a deep soulmate connection. Okay, deep connection here. You have the Eight of Cups at the top of the deck, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Emperor. I feel like you guys are feeling like there is a breakthrough happening. I don't feel like this tower is doom and gloom. I feel like there's a breakthrough happening, an emotional breakthrough of sorts is happening here with this Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups, the Two of Cups. So if there's some kind of change happening here with some kind of deep romantic soulmate connection of some sort, relationship. But it feels like you're moving towards something a lot more stable. There is this sense of taking control of matters when it comes to some kind of soulmate connection here. A change in a household. There's some kind of unexpected change within a household. Now eclipses will do that, okay? We had the inward, the inner work, the inner changes, the inner upheavals happening with the first eclipse, the lunar eclipse. And now the solar eclipse, I feel, it's more outwards, it's more seeing change on your outer world. Like whatever you released for that lunar eclipse is being replaced with something for the solar eclipse, being replaced with where you need to be. Not where you want to be, because sometimes where you want to be doesn't align with where you need to be, where you are divinely supposed to be. I don't feel like there's a disharmony. Your Two of Cups came out upright and it came out with force. All right, so I feel like it's walking away from any kind of sadness, misunderstanding, triggers in love, things that feel heavy that you relate to love. All right, because what's happening here is it feels like a solidifying. Hang on, let me see. You got the Seven of Cups, the King of Pentacles. It feels too like Eight of Pentacles, Pentacles everywhere. Wow, and then you got the Devil, Capricorn, you got the Star. She's supposed to be upright. That's the Death card, Five of Pentacles. It also feels like walking away from love or distancing yourself from love to focus on money, to focus on materials. But for some people, this Ten of Pentacles is home, family, connection, building something. Six of Cups. Okay, so for some people, there is a leaving a Two of Cups energy and heading towards all of the cups. You've gone from 2 cups, the Tower happens, and then all of a sudden you're moving into this Six of Cups energy, grabbing all the cups and running. Six of Cups is soulmate energy. It could be children as well. But in this case, like how I'm visually seeing it, it's almost as if y'all left this one-on-one situation for all of the cups. No, all of a sudden you're Big Papa, the Emperor. For some of you, it's a child. For some of you, it's a child. Some of you, there's children involved. For some of you, finding out that you'll be a father. For some, okay, that's what they changed. Okay, so there's a love situation here, and then this news comes in, and you find out that you're about to have a child with someone. Father, mother, however it resonates. You could have potentially been wanting to leave this person, wanting to end this connection, and then you found out that you're actually going to have a child. So now you're stepping up to the plate in order to build this family. It's like taking responsibility. Or your person, whoever you're thinking about, that's what's happening with them or with you and them. Wow. Okay. I'm seeing options, because you got the Seven of Cups, you got the Six of Cups on the table, and the Seven of Cups is here, and then you got the King of Pentacles. So it's like money on the mind, getting things. The King of Pentacles is husband or father or responsibilities, dealing with responsibilities. For some of you, love feels heavy. Like there's love, but it feels heavy. It feels like a lot. It feels like you're carrying a lot. It's like working on not leaking energy. You're working on being without being with, it's like working on being without feeling codependent or feeling attached, and trying to determine how you can do that without spilling too much. Because she's carrying a crown with cups. So if you take too far forward, water will come out. If you take too far back or too far to either side, water will come out. So it's having to keep your head balanced on your neck, on your spine. That water doesn't leak out either way. Emotions don't leak out. Triggers don't happen. There's love here though. The general message I feel is love, and then all of those different messages that came out. It's general, right? So I pick up so many different things here. What's the word of advice for Sagittarius? And wow, look at that. And it all fell out in a heavy energy. It fell out in a clump, like heavy. 2 cards, and it sounded like 3 or 4. The the Ace of Cups and the 2 of Pentacles. Look at that. There's a renewal here with love, and it's gone from just emotions to looking to work with each other, looking to build. This is committed energy now. You see, with the Pentacles is earth energy, so it's grounded. You've gone from not only just this, not just love, not just emotions or affection or romance, but now to looking at each other. How can we work together? How can we build something together? So the 8 of Cups energy, maybe you were considering leaving this connection because it felt like too much, or you felt triggered in love in some way, and there's there's something being renewed here. There's a regeneration. The Ace of Cups, there's healing happening here. There's no new emotional connection, a new emotional foundation. Maybe you realize that 6 cups is, you really don't need 6 cups. And you want to be the emperor. You want to rule your domain, master your domain. For some of you, it's children, lots of children. You're a big papa or mama, big papa, however it resonates, right? But this is beautiful. Wow. So it's not just, it's a building. You got the 8 of Pentacles, working on it. Instead of running away from this, you're working on it. Wow, are y'all kidding me? You got the King of Cups at the top of the deck. So drinking from that big old cup, drinking up all the love, all the nectar, feeling good, feeding yourself, feeding your emotional self, healing, indulging. Beautiful. Sometimes these cards just, all the time, really. All right, let's see. And it's soft, because when you think about the Emperor, you think about authority, you think about a patriot, like a loving father, but a serious father type vibe, right? Or authority or paternal energy. So with all this cups and then the King of Cups shows that there's a softness here as well. Maybe that's why the Six of Cups is here, because it's soulmate energy, so it softens you. What's the final message here for Sagittarius? What's the final message for Sagittarius spirit, guys? And here we go. All your cards are coming out very clumpy. Like maybe y'all got a lot. Maybe y'all processing a lot, or maybe your energy feels like that, feels clumpy, feels like it's not one thing or this thing, it's a lot of different things. Y'all got 4 cards. 4 bloody cards came out. The first one is the Magician. Wow. So talk about taking action. Taking action. It's, yeah, whatever this Tower moment is, it's not a, oh shit. It's a, oh shit. It's a light bulb moment that's happening here. Some change, some change. Maybe it's the eclipses, retrogrades, whatever it is, some change. You have the Magician and the King of Wands. That's you. That's you, Sagittarius. Leaders, taking lead, taking the lead. You have the Emperor, the Magician, and the King of Wands. Full of passion, full of drive, full of fire. You know which direction you want to go in. Look at you pointing. You've put all the pieces of the puzzle together. You have all your resources together, so now you can take action. And then the other 2 cards, the 10 of Cups and the 9 of Wands. So you have the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups here, my loves. I mean, come on now. Come on now. Committed energy. Developed. Sustainable. Full harmony, balance, joy. Grounded, but yet flowing. This 9 of Wands is a sense of cutting down. You see her chopping down whatever you were blocking, before you're chopping down. Look at all this red and then blue stuck in the middle, or you know, somewhere in the midst of all that. There's clear direction here now, clear mind, clear drive and passion. Yeah, whatever blockages you had, you removing them now. Okay, let me just shift these and we'll get some more cards out. Let's go straight to the romance cards. Actually, I've used these cards with everybody else, so let me use them with you too. Angel answers. I just cut the deck and the first card I saw was Be Assertive, which is the Emperor. The Emperor is Aries. Aries is very assertive. Aries, as a cardinal sign, they kickstart the zodiac. They kickstart things. They're the initiators of things, right? So Be Assertive was the first card that I saw when I cut the deck. Let's see what comes out for you, Sagittarius. I have a message for Sagittarius to go with this, the cards that came out already. Any other message? Sagittarius, your card says perfect timing. You can't make this up. Perfect timing. Oh, wow. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. I mentioned, no, I didn't. I thought I mentioned Saturn. Did I? I don't think so. But Saturn is retrograde anyways. Saturn is time. Saturn is longevity. Meditation brings answers. Okay, so if you are still unsure or still trying to figure out what you feel, what you want, meditate. Okay, you have a year from now at the top of the deck. So perhaps all of this is going to come into play a year from now. Let's see. At the heart, listen to your intuition. Meditation brings answers. Listen to your intuition. When you meditate, you strengthen your intuition. You strengthen that connection between your higher self and yourself. Let's see what's after a year from now. A year from now, success. And then wait, it says. Don't stop. Be assertive. Ask your angels. Remain positive. Ask for help from others. The situation will improve. You're ready. It's up to you. All right. Wow. You got a year from now success. So perhaps you're building this connection now. And in a year, you will see it all come to pass, all come together, all flow together. Perfect timing. Wow. Beautiful. All right, let's get a love card, because I mean, how is this not love? I mean, this could also be your perfect collaborator, your perfect partner, business partner. This could be family. Cut the deck, see new love. Hang on, let's see. What's the message for Sagittarius for June? I'm now seeing wedding. As I said, June, and you know, weddings happen in June. What's the message for Sagittarius, spirit guides, to support this reading that I've done so far? All right, so you have religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. And then you have express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. All right, we Mercury retrograde in Gemini. Gemini is all about communication. But there's no rush to do so. Mercury goes direct on the 22nd of June. Right? So you will know when you're ready to say what you need to say, right? Bottom of the deck is free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So there was talking about triggers and traumas and all that. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. You have express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. And no heart-to-heart conversations. Wow. So that feels like this Ace of Cups, Two of Pentacles energy. You see y'all looking at each other. Heart-to-heart conversations. With the Two of Cups, y'all know that the love is here. You know, you feel it. Y'all feel it. Here, you're facing each other now. And solidifying something, because it's Pentacles, it's Earth. Let's see, at the heart for Sagittarius. Let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. All right, my loves. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Is under that card. Under let go of control issues. Release your ex. Under that is wedding. Wedding and children. All things that I spoke about throughout the reading. And keep an open mind is on top of let go of control issues. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So perhaps this is what you're discovering as you go along. You know, maybe you were considering walking away from it. And now you're like, oh wait, light bulb moment type thing. You know, perfect timing. All right, let me get one. And right now at the bottom of the deck is a new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra. Have not even shuffled. Let's see, what's the message for Sagittarius, spirit guides? What does Sagittarius need to know for June? Message for Sagittarius for June, spirit guys. Thank you very much. Very clean flip. Anything else? Okay. Wow. A lot of healing. You have a time for healing and take time to breathe out. And they're both waning moon cards, right? They're both releasing cards. When there's less and less light, this is after the full moon has passed, and there's less and less light on the moon. Take time to breathe out and a time for healing. Balsamic moon and disseminating moon. Wow. Bottom is your commitment is being tested for its quarter moon. You have communication is key. New moon in Gemini. You have express your love and heart-to-heart conversations. Come on, Sagittarius. Come on now. You cannot dispute this, no. This Six of Cups energy where I was saying soulmate, deep connection, and then you have religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So it's like it's deeply spiritual, deep spiritual union. Let's see, at the heart for Sagittarius spirit guide. Adjustments are required, third quarter moon. Let's see what's under that. Expect powerful change, new moon eclipse, and don't let your past hold you back. South node. We're heading towards a new moon eclipse. Don't let your past hold you back. Wow. Well, Sagittarius, that is your message. That is your reading. If these messages have resonated, helped you in some way, clarified something, giving you some insight, please consider hitting that thumbs up and subscribing if you haven't subscribed to the channel as yet. Thank you so much. And drop a comment. Let me know if this is resonating, because this was very cohesive, very cohesive. Let's close off this portal between me and you guys. Please remember, I have a sale going on. My mind just went blank, sorry. I have a sale going on for all of June, 25% off readings. If you're divinely led to connect with me, please get in touch. And please enjoy your June. Enjoy, let go, take your deep breaths, drink lots of water, get enough rest, surrender. All right, my loves, until your next message. Bye.